Hello, my dear friends. My name is Adam, and this is YouTube channel Adam Fusman. And in this YouTube channel, I'm telling you about the HVAC, electrical, and plumbing business and how it works in the United States. So today topic is what is a P&L and what to pay attention to this document. The P&L is just a very regular document for any business, and its state meaning P&L, profit and loss. So one side is a profit and another side is loss, and this is kind of document where you see all the things together. But as I know, not every entrepreneur such of the in-home services know about this document, because some of the guys who are one-man shop or maybe 2-3 guys, they have no idea what's going on, and even the guys who already assembled 20-30 people company or team, they have no idea what's going on and what's kind of the documents, profit and loss, balance sheet or cash flow statements are, and why they need to take care of these reports. So why we need to see and understand what kind of the profit and loss documents and for what it. The first thing is your financial results over a period of time. For example, 2024, you will have own profit and loss statement for the whole year. For 2023, if you run the business this period of time, you will have separated profit and loss statement for 2023. And of course, you will see and understand clearly your financial structure, where the money goes for each accounts, like my haircut, my shorts, my shoes, and every spend goes to each accounts. Money coming, money outcoming. Easy, right? But the profit and loss statement shows exactly where every dollar goes. So why profit and loss statements are important? You can clearly see your financial review and how your business is actually doing for a period of time. You will see your expenses, as I said, and your income all in one document. Based on these numbers, you can make the right financial decisions regarding your business. For example, in 2024, I spent $200 or $1,000 on my haircuts. It's not the true, but I'm just to give you an example. And you want to buy a car for the next year. It's just like we're talking about like a personal expenses and income. And next year you want to buy a better car, and you can review your profit and loss statement for 2024 and understand where you can cut expenses to get your goal achieved for this year or maybe the next year. Maybe you can have to increase your income or just to decrease your expenses. So next, what to pay attention in your profit and loss statement. As you can see the document on my screen, this is about the structure. If we're talking about the structure of the profit and loss statement document, we see exactly, because we are talking here about the home services business, and to be exact about the HVAC residential installation and HVAC residential demand service or residential maintenance. This is kind of the things, accounts. You can see here each installation. For example, account for 10 installations, we have income for period of time, for example 2024, $106,000. I will tell you, these accounts we've got from the Praxis S10 education classes, and I didn't just create it myself from out of my head or somewhere from the book. This is exact thing which the best practices from Praxis S10 give it to us. And as you can see, I have an income from the demand service, and I have an income from maintenance here. So I've got total gross sales, $210,000. Profit and loss statement could be for the each month as well. But right now we're talking about kind of the whole image for the year. What else? We as well have returns and allowances. We give it to someone money, and this is our expense as well. So we have a total returns and allowances, $8,000. So net sales became $202,000. What else we have there? Cost of sales. So this is direct expenses to make these on the top expenses we have to make to create this income on the top. So as you can see here, the structure: cost of sales, return on allowances, total gross sales, that everything, meaning every dollar goes to each account. 410, 4000, 4003, etc., etc., etc. And cost of sales goes to the bottom. It doesn't mean you have to exactly have the same structure of the profit and loss, but you have to just understand every dollar should be structured and shown in each row of this document. So this is kind of how you group your expenses into clear categories. How much money you spend on advertising, how much money you spend for paying your employee, cost of sales, equipment, permits, I don't know, shorts for your employees. So this could be direct expenses or indirect expenses. I'm sitting in the office, we're paying for the office. This is indirect expenses. So there's a lot of expenses which could directly increase or decrease your net profit from the net sales. If you will have one employee, just you have 10 employees, you have 20, you have 200 employees, and you will have to see the whole image where every dollar goes, because this is gonna be your decision making, how you grow your company, or you can grow your profit for the next year. Let's go further. What to pay attention in your profit and loss statement more? Check your transactions and their type in the revenue tab. First, it's no rewards or cashback should be displayed in your revenue tab. The second, no expenses or refunds should be placed in the revenue tab either. So that meaning your income from net sales should be just all the time separated, and every other rewards should be separated as well. So direct sales, indirect sales, some of the other services you're doing not related to the HVAC or electrical and plumbing, should be separated from the main income all the time. So no refunds, no expenses should be placed to the revenue tab either, as I said one more time. Next thing, income and expenses should be consistent and logical. Make sure every expense and every part of income is placed under the right tab. What does it mean? This is kind of the part of the QuickBooks. One day you can choose what the invoice came for such of the services from your subcontractor, and you put to the account called design income here. And next day you can choose like advertising. And next day you forget about something and you put it like a direct cost of the project. Don't do that. Be consistent. Choose the same subcontractor or the same expense to the same account, because if you will choose the different things and putting to the different accounts, you will have in the end of the year or the months the whole mess, and you will have to rearrange one more time to make it consistent. What I want to say, if you have a QuickBooks on your own, on your company, or such of the different software to running your books, accounting books, so make sure every category is arranged correctly and you see your document very well. You have to see your profit and loss statement for each month and where the company goes. If you have created your own transactions book, I don't know, it's called like a ledger book, make sure everything is accessible to the specialists who are more professional than you, because if you fail on something, this fail thing gonna chase you in the future. So make sure everything is correct, because we're not selling Fuse franchise just for stupid things like just to chase a certain amount of money. We want to help people to understand the business very well as we understand too. Because if you're not making structured your expenses and income structure, you will have a mess in the future for sure. Pay attention to your financial statements. Financial statements, as in this video, I talked about the profit and loss, which is most important paperwork on your company, because this profit and loss will help you in the future to evaluate your company, to understand where you go, where you can increase the revenue, where you can increase the net profit, where you can invest your money to on other projects. Or maybe it's gonna help you to sell your company to someone else. So this is very helpful document. Thank you for very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.